This is Sue Schlesman. I am at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts in Richmond, and my friends and I came to actually have a book club here. There they are, some of them. Okay. Anyway, we came to look at some art because we just read a book about Caravaggio, and we were in the Baroque section. We looked at some of that. The great thing about this museum, even though it isn't huge, is it covers a wide variety of art. So I'm standing in front of this huge face. It's called Chloe of modern art. We have a lot of modern. We have Egyptian, all the different periods in European and African, American, and so forth. But I always love coming here, and I always feel like I get a lot out of the art exhibits. But I think the one thing that kind of stands out to me is the amount of religious art, and how really, whether somebody's religious or not, art can speak to them. In these exhibits, we actually saw a painting by, oh, I forgot his name. The guy, the guy who just painted Obama's. Kehinde Wiley. Okay, so one of his portraits was here. And I think was it himself? Yes. Yeah. And he did it in a style that mimicked a 15th century portrait of some aristocrat. And so what he brought to light is, I think, a common cultural theme is that art is for everybody, and it doesn't matter whether you're wealthy or not. And it also reflects kind of whatever the cultural norms are of the day. So he did the painting of himself standing with the sword, and of course he's African American, so feel free to walk by. Oh, this is one of my other art friends, Jenny, who was our local commentary because she's an artist. Anyway, so it was really a great experience. And okay, I just switched positions so you could see these. It's blown glass from the 1940s that's in this water display right here next to the museum. I'm going to pan the area, so we have. Feel free, you can guys walk by. So this is the new modern part of the museum. There's a cafe. We just ate in there and did our book club, and then there are the older museum buildings all around. Anyway, so I'll go back to here. One of the cool things that we discussed, because we were just reading this book, and it was brought up in the Baroque period, is that art changed from religious art being stuffy and like super spiritual, and there was a shift, and Caravaggio was an important part of that shift, but art started becoming more realistic. And I think this is a cool thing about what was happening during the Renaissance, but certainly what is happening too in our modern culture is people trying to reconcile religion and regular life. And can they work together? Can they exist together? Can they be normal? Can religious belief actually fit into culture? And so artists did this with light and with subject matter and with clothing. And so I think all of these kind of things are important when you're looking at art, because it's not just whether somebody was a good artist or did something cool. It's really reflective of the time period and the mentality of the artist and the people that viewed the art. And I think that's one of the things that makes art hard, is a lot of times we look at something and we don't get it. Like, I don't really get the point of this. And that is really what defines the expression, is that it means something, and it means something to a lot of people based on how they view culture in the first place. So it was a fun day. We always love coming. Bye.